and it was kind of horrifying. I find it weird that you can mute the music in the levels, but the music still plays on the like minis and stuff. Oh right, we were in the middle of this. Right! We've got our variables I, J, banana, and I. Because it didn't work the way we wanted it to, man. I'm sad all over again. So for anyone who didn't watch... why did it unmute that, by the way? For anyone who did not watch this last stream, this is a puzzle game based around programming and assembly, pretty much. It was not a full-in song, Zealousy, although it does kind of sound like their style a little bit. That was about the only games you would hear that style from on the NES, would be stuff like Silver Surfer, that were Fallen songs. So, here, let me, I guess, for anyone who didn't see it last time, I could, like, bring up something a little, simpler, like, I don't know, let's click one of these earlier ones, it's semi-random. So, we've got, like, stuff coming in that is usually numbers, but can be letters, and then we've got a, goal, so, like, in this one, is that you grab two things from the inbox, and if they're equal, you put one of them in the outbox, otherwise you discard them. So then we make a program that makes that happen, which is essentially assembly code. We like start by getting something from the inbox, we copy it to one of our little memory addresses here, get something else from the inbox, we subtract the saved memory from our new thing there, and then there's jumps. Basically little go-to things that you go to different parts of the code if certain conditions are met, and then when you actually run the program it might look a little something like this. It's like, alright, those are not equal, these are equal, okay, output the two. So that's essentially the program, or the game. And you just have various challenges that you're trying to compete along those lines. So yeah, the goal of this one was to we grab one of these letters from the inbox, and then we have to count the number of letters that match it sitting on the floor, and then output that number of matches. Hey, Lucas. So, what we found out last stream was that you could subtract a letter from a letter. So, like, B minus A equals 1 or C minus A equals 2, for example. So, we were gonna have fun with that, and, like, we wanted to do X minus 10 minus 10 minus... Or yeah, X minus C minus C minus C minus A. That's what we wanted to do. But it turned it into a number that it didn't let us do that anymore. So our whole plan to do a count down instead of a count up didn't work. So we're gonna have to retool our code to not do it that way. You can't bump a letter either? Oh, that's weird, because that doesn't sound like it would fall under... Like, the restriction they gave before was like, you can't subtract a number from a letter or a letter from a number. They have to be the same thing. But, I mean, I guess bump is you're technically adding the number 1 or subtracting the number 1 from a letter, so I guess that makes sense, but... Meh. What would that even mean? Obviously, we know what it would mean. B becomes C. Everyone, yeah, that is an audacious statement. I agree, CCT. Well, Layla said it seems like the subtracting letters thing is, like, intentional for challenges like this one. I don't actually know how you would do this without subtracting letters. Hey, Wraiths. Anyway, so what I need to do instead of the cool thing I wanted to do, I think I just need to... There was an easier, better way to do this that was mentioned last stream. What was that? I liked my silly way though, because it totally should have worked. And I'm still sad that I couldn't do X minus C minus C minus C minus A to give myself a preset counter. Alright, let me switch these out so that they're what they should be. At least that one. J's still counting up, I think. Yeah, that's fine. So, oh right, yeah, okay. The plan is that we're not actually doing I. This is 0. Okay. And over here, this will be I. So we just need a, like these should probably all be, I. Yeah, and then, we add a copy 2 right here. We're basically going to be using this number to count, and we're going to leave this number as a 0, so that, like, is our check to see if we've gotten to the end of the list. Alright, so... It'd probably be easier if I just started fresh, in the sense that it would, like, be fresher on my, like, mind and, like, I know what I'm doing, but we're not, like, far off. We just need to tweak a few things, so theoretically editing is not too bad. Alright, I'll copy the 0 to there and there. Oh, we don't need that anymore, do we? Like, what is this doing now? And what's our other I doing, actually? Alright, that'd be another way to go about it, Ritzel. Like, I don't think I needed this. I think that was a leftover from when I was taking X minus C. Definitely don't need that. I don't think we need this either, do we? I don't know, do we need I to be a 0? I doesn't, like, this actually is a variable we're not using, right? This I? It's a backup 0? Is all it is right now. That seems like we don't need a backup 0. Oh no, it is actually good to have a backup 0. Well, no, we don't need a backup 0. We have this 0. This 0 is retaining its 0 status, so we don't need a backup 0. Yeah, I think we're not using I. All of that looks unimportant. Oh, that's probably a fair point, Lucas. Alright, and we're also starting banana at 0. For the record, this is why you give your variables, like, names that actually make sense. Because I'm like, what the hell was banana for? I don't remember. I remembered it when I was coding it last stream, but doing it now, it's like, what What is banana even doing? I don't even know why banana exists. Like, do we just need like I and J? I don't know why I need banana and crying I over here too. I mean, yeah, there you go. That's the other thing in Shoto, that everything's just numbers until you give the numbers meaning for everything. That includes any form of letter or anything else, ASCII table or otherwise. Alright. So this is not good anymore. That doesn't work. So we're just gonna get rid of that, since that doesn't work anymore. So we're incrementing I, and then copying from I. Oh, banana's the, right, banana's what we're, working with. Okay, so that's what banana is. Right. I was like thinking this copy to was still reading from this, not the inbox stuff. Okay, yeah, that makes more sense. So we copy the inbox to banana. We subtract banana from the pointer at I, so when this is 0, it checks B. Yeah, we'll just do this way again too. I don't even care. We're gonna start at negative to bump it up, because I think that works a little better. I mean, whoever's sitting at the desk does not usually give actual advice, right? But we've talked to them a few times, yeah. So x minus b, it's not 0, so it loops, and you keep trying. And if it is 0, then you count up 1 on our counter here, and you just go again. And currently we have no way to break that loop. So if the inbox copy from I, so if that equals 0, that means we're done, because they've reached this part. So if that's done, then we take J, spit it on the outbox. There's nothing that's being copied here, so that's not good. Oh, this was all like to re-zero stuff, I think. Let's So copy from our 0. Let's reset those. We don't need to manually reset banana. Banana will be reset on its own accord. I'm a little sad we're not using this I variable anymore, but like this should probably work-ish, right? Maybe? Let's see. Yeah, this all seems correct to me. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. That is looking pretty good. This is the fastest it goes, by the way. Oh, what? No. How did I script the last one? I didn't count the last one here. Alright, so it's 13. Yeah, let me go back to just like 11 real quick. Okay, no, the problem's actually... Are we skipping 0? We must be skipping 0. I thought I specifically made sure we were not skipping 0. By doing that. That little thing there was supposed to make it so we didn't skip 0. Doesn't look like we skipped 0. How did we skip? What did we skip? I assume it was 0. But why? Hey, Sean. This is the best variable, Sean. I don't know what you're talking about. Things have only gotten better. Greetings, Cake Bombs. And, yeah, Layla said we can either do a jump of 0 or jump of negative. We can't do any other form of, like, if statement or anything. Let's see. So, the first one looked like it was fine. Oh! It needs to start back at -1 each time, probably. The way we have this set up. So that's dumb. I mean, I guess we could just do this. And that solves everything? Probably. I mean, I'll probably be going to neither myself, Cake Bombs, but if I would be going to one, it would be BGGCon if I could, get in under the limit, anyway. Before it sold out, I mean. There we go. A lot more commands and we're slightly too slow. 393 for the speed shot. We were only 9 steps off. It can't be too hard to tweak. Are these excessive at all? I mean, these are repeated, so why do we have those there, for one? That's easy, 3... Like, that doesn't, that means we're 1 command off now. We're 9 step, like, it doesn't go any faster, it's still the same speed, so we're 9 steps and or 1 command off. Hey there, Shadow Link. We are doing assembly programming, essentially, Cake Bombs. Yeah, McWill, I was thinking the resetting at the end was different than the initialization at the beginning, but it's exactly the same. So if we could, like, this is technically superfluous if we could do it slightly differently. Is this actually a problem? If I do this here? In this program, it might not be a problem. In the last one, it kind of was. Hey, Sam. Oh, yeah, the letters, they do that a few times to, like, make things slightly different than pure assembly or numbers. In this case, like, so each level has a different challenge. In this one, we're grabbing a letter from the inbox and counting how many letters match it. Essentially, it works almost identically as if this was a number 1, this was a number 2, this was a number 3, and this was a number 23. 24? Yeah, 24. So I think that should actually work. Theoretically, it should also break on, like, oh yeah, no, hold on. That was clearly wrong. We saw Jay was at like 8 or something like that. That's a huge problem. Greetings, Juniper Belmont. Oh, uh-oh. Is the delay on that not set up right? Twitchbot is apparently really enthusiastic about your arrival, Juniper. Alright, give me just one moment here. Oh, there's a freaking 1 there. Why is there 1 there? Okay. We should be good now. I hope. Hey, Bro Firma. Wait, what? That was after I supposedly fixed it, right? Oh no, it probably had to do it one more time because it had the variable saved wrong. Was the bug? Yeah, there it is. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. The 1 extra time made sense. I'm not sure if Juniper Belmont's here or not, King Bobs. Nobody knows. I don't think there's anyone that can tell us. Alright. Crisis averted. Okay, so why doesn't this work? Yeah, that sounds about right, Bro Furman. That sounds about right. That's Juniper Belmont has arrived! Thank you very much for the continued stream support, Juniper. Yeah, the dot's just for adding a comment to the code if you wanted to. Alright, so there's that initialization. Drop that there. We copy that. Subtract that. It's not 0, so we bump that. So that all is correct. The cell looks completely normal. What was the problem last time? don't know what the problem was last time. Wait, no, stop, hold on. Did it not end? No, I was like 4. It worked until I started just going at full speed, and then it wasn't working anymore. Yeah, I was just killing at 4. Oh, right, because it doesn't, right. It only gets incremented until you find a frickin' letter, then it stops incrementing. That's the problem with that being there. And that's why we wanted this at the top. Rightio. I guess we're adding this back in over here. And we might not just worry about optimizing it after all. Hey, Super Mike. Greetings, Super Killer. It is simply programming the game, essentially. Puzzle game where you've got a limited number of commands that you apply to some sort of input to try to generate some sort of output based on the requirements of the level here. So on this level, we're effectively counting how many letters on the floor match the inbox letters here. So we output how many A's there are, then how many B's there are, so on and so forth. We're just like so close to doing this more like optimally that makes me want to try to find it, man. Because we only need to remove one command, and we could get there. Bro, Furba, I would then instead need to bump J just to bump it, because it would start at 1 less than 0. So, like, initializing this as -1 so that we can initialize this as -1 is good, but then we'd have to figure out some additional way to initialize that as 0. I think that would still be the same. It'd be like 1 extra command, and it would be about the same speed. Let's see. No, I don't think it would even be faster, would it? Yeah, I don't think that would be better. Hey, Death Cobra. I know approximately nothing of Scratch. Alright. We'll just be sad with close to optimization for right now. Oh man, another plot scene.
Hey, where's Carol? Oh my god. This coffee is amazing. Back to work, ladies.
This is an intense newscast.
Breaking. Previous reports of Machine Army evaluate to false. Everything equals 100% fine. Whether within pleasant tolerance parameters or human skin layer, you are all going to be fine.
I think that music probably means we should go here. I don't know if this is actually harder than later levels, but this is one of the side challenge levels, so let's take a look. For each 3 things in the inbox, send them in the outbox in order from smallest to largest. Oh no. Hey, Blackfire Smith. See, like, in this case, writing out manual code wouldn't even really help me that much because I just wouldn't want to do this with manual code. Even, I mean, like, 3 objects is not that hard to do, but it's still not something I would want to do. I'd be like, alright, just use a sorting program, little sorting function, throw it into the magic box, and pull the result out of the magic box, and I'm good to go. Alright. So, I mean, this is acceptable. So... I mean, it'd probably be easiest just to use new registers, but I don't even know how to do that. It's like, alright, how did I even sort 2 things again, effectively? So... that's negative. That means this is smaller than that. Now let's start being, like, inefficient to be easier. Like, we're... or actually, here. Let's just do this, which is the same thing, but lets me, like, think about this in order, right? Like, it'll all work out the same, but I think it'll help my, mind to think of it that way. So first one minus the second one. If that's negative, then first one is smaller than... oh god, then you have to compare... I guess we compare each pair, no matter... like, I was for some reason thinking that, like, if I did this right, I wouldn't need to compare each pair. There's probably still a better way to do it. But the clear way I'm seeing is to compare every pair. And yeah, Mezzo, the Undertale version of that song is definitely my favorite. Like, the Homestuck version's good, but... alright, we'll just make this silly. Oh, we don't... that doesn't actually... damn! Even doing it silly doesn't actually help anything, because we're not, like... making the full comparisons yet. Greetings, Don Bob. Yeah, Chimera was good. So basically, I guess like what I'm thinking, and like I'm kind of trying to figure out if I can think of something better than just being like compare A and B, A and C, and B and C separately. I think we just need to compare all pairs. Greetings, everybody. And I guess any more complicated sorting would take the same or more actions, since we're only dealing with 3 sets, or three pieces of data. Yeah, bump -1 is not sub 1, Ritzel. No, because you also pick it up. You also pick it up. And this sub 1 is subtracting the thing stored at this register, not the number 1. We could name these if we wanted to, but I mean, I would name them like. All right, I've got the names for you guys here. All right, variables are successfully named. Greetings, Sigma Dragon. I was assuming at least someone would be outraged. I actually like one indexing, to be clear. I think that's a better thing in programming, personally. It makes more sense for ease of understanding, as far as I'm concerned. But this 3 isn't used, everybody, so it's fine. Alright, I'm pondering if I can just do this with like 1/4 thing acting as a temp storage. And then we're doing like some awkward decision tree stuff that is probably really convoluted and not good, but it might be fast. It'd be like have like way more commands than needed. But let's head down that route. Let's pedagogy is not a word I'm familiar with, Tricky. Yeah, I would agree for like standard reasons it does not matter, Sigma. It's just a matter of what you're comfortable with, and 0 is going to be the computer's default. It's slightly more memory efficient but in modern time with processing power, it's effectively irrelevant for abstract. Oh, for teaching, I gotcha. So this is, where are we again? We're at 1 being less than 2, right? So we're gonna compare 1 versus 2, and then 2 versus 3, and then 1 versus 2 again, because we're gonna like swap these. But if we don't need to swap them, we just skip ahead. Positive mana point. You need to track your positive mana points. That's important when sorting numbers. Man, you can make a simple variable name without everything going to hell. Greetings, OBG. Variable naming is important. At least, right? One is less. So that means we don't actually need to do anything here. This is only if it's, not. Yeah, this is, super sloppy, but, that's what we're doing. Can we do that backwards? Because this moves them if they are equal. And that means more time taken. Greetings, made of tin. So we're moving because we could. Assuming I know what you mean by program counter, Ritzel, yes. So like this'll work. It just I'm like, or are you looking at making it like I'm thinking we could probably get an optimization for speed in the process and not commands at all. Like screw optimizing this for commands. But like this takes extra time if they're equal. And I don't want it to take extra time if they're equal. So I only want the big bunch of actions to happen if it's negative, ideally. So I think if we just like, what if we just like reverse these things? And does this make sense? Alright, so if this happens, it means 1 is smaller. So we're putting the smallest at the end, which is fine. Like, it doesn't really matter. We just need to remember that the smallest is going to be at the end. But that should be more command efficient. Because all we do here, or more time efficient rather. Processing efficient. Only using move commands, huh? Alright, so that was smaller, we moved it over here. So the smallest one is here, or they were equal, and that's fine. So now we're comparing 2 and 3. And we do like the same thing. But theoretically we could like repeat this somehow. That would be more command efficient, but probably slightly less time efficient. So we're probably just gonna have everything written out 3 times, and that's okay. Alright, can I copy, like, part of this? It's probably gonna take more time than, Although, wait, if you paste it, you're, pasting the whole thing, actually. Never mind. I looked at that before. You want to see what it looks like on a notepad? Sure. It looks like the labels are the fancy part of that. To track what parts were lit up. Oh, and it's not just tracking what's lit up though, right? Because it has to remember how to undo your strokes too. But yeah, the program is basically actually what you see. I did Cathodic 1. If you were in a Steam game, it probably wouldn't have shown up though. Alright, I believe we're literally using the same exact stuff right here again. Hold on. This jump doesn't... This jump goes, like, all the way down if we didn't... Because, yeah. That jump goes... And then that means we also save commands here, too, right? Yeah, you could work with a notepad and copy back to the game. Yep. Sure enough. Okay, so that doesn't... Like, those numbers are already there. So... That's convenient. I'll put a line... Actually, here, let's just put that there to separate, just so that's easier to tell we're working on something that's slightly new, but not exactly. Alright, let me double check what I'm doing in my head here. If these are... We're comparing these two to start, the smaller one moves to the right. And we're comparing these two, the smaller one moves to the right. So the smallest thing is already here. Now we're comparing these two, and I'm correct if we didn't need to move these, we don't need to compare these again? Because we already swapped those, so we save the efficiency by not needing to recheck those. And the smallest one's already here, and then we recheck these and move the smallest one to the right again. Okay. So that's all exactly the same. Greetings, Rose. Super math time indeed. Jesus. Back up here. Okay. You got 42 commands in this thing? Alright, let's take a look at this. Alright, so moving that over there. Pan those. Cool, cool. Moving that over there. Now I gotta compare these two. That was already in the temp value, so we didn't actually need to do that again, I think. So that would be a little more efficient, right? But otherwise, everything seems fine. This one's the opposite order, so let's double check this just to make sure. Yeah, that one just runs smoothly. Okay, but before that finishes, I saw that the temp was duplicated here, right? Like we didn't ever change the temp. So, like, we don't actually need these two commands here, I think. I knew I could get rid of something from these sections, but I was missing exactly what. So I think we can get rid of those two. So temp is 2 already. Blip. Efficiency. It's a T! It's a letter T! Uh-oh. I don't think I accounted for negative numbers properly. It works. I accidentally accounted for negative numbers properly. 78? I thought my speed was kinda good. It was apparently trash. Also, 34 is the fast, it's like the good restriction. I assumed the size was gonna be like, I don't know, 24 or something, and the speed was gonna be like 110. I mean, it did work the first time, and then I immediately made it better before even finishing it once, and it still wasn't good enough. I'm thoroughly surprised I am closer on size than speed, at least in theory. The differences could be what's the word I'm looking for here? Implying things they are not. Actually, that's not actually accurate information. There we go. But I guess I just want to be happy with it since we got there on our first go, right? Bowel Incinerator. Okay. Use bandwidth, get rid of vowels. Except for vowels. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to do this stupid... This would be way easier if, numbers and letters could interact, man. Although I wonder... Oh, but you can't bump a letter, right? Like we covered that. What would that even mean? I know exactly what it would mean. Screw you, buddy. Ah, Blackfire. So what I want to do, I think... no, I don't think I could do it. It's not gonna let me keys it that way. That's the way I would like to do it, though. Like, since we can't have letters and numbers interact, I actually wanted to convert all of these into numbers, and then convert these into numbers. But then, I mean, we'd still need to save these to output the original letters, I suppose. But that doesn't seem like it's possible anyway. So, only sadness here. Very vocal zero factorial. Oh no, that's oh man, that's not quite what I want. Is Y a vowel? Canonic. They don't give me access to a Y, so in this case, I guess Y doesn't work. Oh, that sucks, EZT. That's always super frustrating. It's like, alright, almost done, and... No! Wait, what am I doing this for? Why was this a minus? This should never be a minus. I'm blinking aggressively at the screen. Like I don't know what I was doing with that. You can't bump a letter. Oh, you're saying I'm bumping the I. Ha, yes. Like this is a lowercase I. This is a capital I. Okay. There's a difference. It's just an O on a green tile. Oh, so many ways. This is gonna be like we're playing Kaizo Human Resource Machine now. Is that what we're doing? How do you even spell it? It's just The solemn spelled that way? For some reason I'm thinking it's not. I mean, it's like keep talking till it explodes. I mean, you're right. Let's actually let's just Okay, yeah, that's right. There's an in on the end. I was like, I know this is like wrong, but also we're probably just getting rid of it because this variable now needs to be named. Oh, no, crash it! I just want to undo. Oh, blessed. That's good enough. There we go. That's what we're naming that variable now. Oh man, Octopus spaceship? I haven't heard it called a spaceship. I've heard it called a kitty. Octopus holding a stick, octopus holding a staff, squid with a scepter, walking triangle. You got a lot of I like a virus with a staff too. That's good. You got that is absolutely the objectively best symbol. So with 0, bump our octopus value. That was past Twitch talking, Mezzo Memories. You think I'm gonna listen to past Twitch? That guy doesn't even exist anymore. Wait, time stories all day? Well, I guess you could. It should, well, I guess there's expansions too. Look, what scenario, even if you're looping, shouldn't take that long rule? But I hope you have fun with it. That doesn't sound like the problem of present Twitch to me, Mezzo. Hey, Grimes. I mean, we're doing this again every time, right? Just every time. That's just the world I live in. Gotcha, Roll. Only if we go back to this, Mezzo. I may or may not, like, it might not be the problem of anyone. And then it's just to everyone's delight that our variable names are amazing. Alright, I need to add more Kubi to the playlist. That the playlist is asking for it. You can hear it. Oh, that doesn't work there, does it? Not if we're bumping. I gotta do it here. Do I really need to add 2 commands just to check if we're done going through our loop here? Because we're not otherwise picking up these normally. What if we do it backwards? Yeah, let's do it backwards, because then we can check it, right? Copy from the I-index, and then subtract this here, which actually probably should have been the thing named octopus with a squid. What do we name that one? What do we name that one? Gotta have a good name. This is important. Well, I guess we can name it like that maybe, huh? Let's name it like okay. We'll name it W with a comma above it. How about that? W with a comma eyebrow above it. It's kind of hard to make out the comma with the large size we got there. There we go. Yeah, feel free, Krebs. Well, like, it doesn't quite look like a W in the normal symbol either, McWill. That's intentionally like aimed to look more like the original symbol, but like, what else do you call it? There's a few things you could call it. Should be a train. Well, there's the train tracks, or I've heard someone call it half a hashtag before. And a side note, there's totally expansion content for Keep Talking No One Explodes that I need to try out at some point. Well, not expansion content, sorry, unofficial mod content, but effectively expansion content in some ways. Hey, a moment. Alright, so if that's 0, we're good to go. Up the counter. And go on to the next trip. Yeah, so that's all good. And then if this is 0, then we're done. We outbox our little kitty here. Yeah, nose. Nose was definitely a thing you could call it for sure. I don't need to reinitialize... No, I need to reinitialize this too, don't I? Yeah. Nordic Ruins, that'd be good. Hey, TR. Greetings, Afro Ninja. Is that, like, actually good? Because this is not actually that much different than what we were just doing. It's pretty dang similar. So I really should have been able to go through this a lot faster, to be honest, but, we had important things to do, like name variables. Let's see. Oh, right, we need to outbox... What, didn't I, oh no, I copied from, Cat rather than, what are we doing? What did I think I was doing this whole time? I don't know if anyone even, like, someone probably did, and they're like, Twitch, what the hell are you doing? I don't know what I thought I was doing, but... I mean, I guess this kind of works, right? Yeah, this kind of works. Okay. We were just... Yeah, I guess this makes some amount of sense. It's... Look, this is an octopus holding a staff, and this is a W with the comma rising out of the mountains above it. You know. Normal stuff. This'll work, though. Anyway, so if the kitty cat's won, then we output the W. But if the kitty cat's not won, then we don't, right? Oh, if any point this becomes, yeah, we don't need to keep going at this point. Like, if kitty cat has been bumped, we are done. We are just done. Yeah. That saves so much commandage right there. Okay. And, so I guess then we just, hold on, what about this one? Yeah, this just goes, like, we're just done. Like, it just goes up here. If we get to this point, we're at 0 there. No, because it still needs to check the last variable here. Almost. Right now we're ignoring U, because U's the dumb vowel. No one cares about U. Hey, it's not my fault that Minecraft has good music. You can blame C numbers. C418. Okay, this is almost good. Hey, Celerity. Wait, no, it's already gone past, like, at the point it's picking up the 0, we're actually, yeah, no, this is good. That is good. We don't need to do anything fancy for it. That should be it. Okay. In fact, we don't even need this. I don't think we actually need the octopus holding a stick. It's just if we ever get here, yeah, this... Goodbye, octopus holding a stick. Which is sad, because that's clearly a better variable than the W with a comma above it, but... Oh, I could even make this slightly more efficient here. Yeah, the green 0 is for comparison. It should be correct, Bit of Tim. If we ever find a match, you might be right, actually. Let's see. No, if it's 0, that's a match. Yeah, if it's 0, it's a match. And then if we have a match, we spit it to the outbox. I apparently need to work at my reading comprehension. Greetings, Comrade Nugget and Dr. Mojo. I was only outputting vowels. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I thought I needed to do. I started by counting the number of vowels, which made no bloody sense. And then I'm like, oh, okay, we just need to output the vowels. So once we found one, it's good to go. Alright. It should not be too bad to fix, probably. Okay. Nice, Nugget. So, let's, do everything backwards. But if you just do things backwards, you usually break something. But, okay. So, if that's 0, that's not a vowel. In all other cases, it is a vowel. And this we can go back up here, right? Compare 3 times and be fine? How does that work? Speaking nonsense. You don't know why I tried counting first? I mean, I basically tried counting first instead of reading first. We've established both are hard, but I guess I'm more familiar with counting. I don't know. It's not a problem, Wraiths. Alright, so... that needs to be... well, this is also a thing. If we've reached the end, then we've gone through all the vowels. In fact, yeah, that's the only way we're actually done, right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. Then, if we do that, then it is a vowel, so go ahead and move on to the next, because it's done. Otherwise, it's undetermined yet, so hop back up here. Yeah, we just get some band gates going, of course. This might just work. Now, let's take a look. There's something probably wrong with this. Spit that out, not a vowel. Cool. Alright, how about this guy that is a vowel? So we don't spit it out. Alright, that looks good. What? My other left rush? I'm going left, but I'm also going right. I don't know, man. L2, you're a madman for fighting. Alright, how good was this? Oh, it's close. It's really close. One less command is a lot less commands, though. But I thought about specifically, that's just looping less. If we save this as a negative instead of a 0, and it doesn't even quite work. Yeah. Mr. Tinted Rock. How would we stave a step? Like we already streamlined it pretty well, rather. That was me trying to say a word while reading the word beware in chat. Instantiation's just trying to warn me about the stairs. So once again, this is basically our, just like last time, this is kind of our extra thing, right? It's not exactly necessary, but every time I try to do it without that, it isn't a happy time. We could try again though. This resets, this ends. This should be fine this time. For most of my other loops, that has not been the case, though. Yeah, looks like it's fine here. Backwards inserters. Maybe about when they put out the next major version of Factorio, we'll play Factorio again. Oh, that gets the speed too. Nice. Nice. Alright. Get some green lights on the bowel incinerator there. Also, I'm gonna turn down the sound effects in this game even more because they are not that important. It's already so quiet, but the music's more important, so we're just gonna make that even quieter. Yeah, exactly, formal fighting. That's really the pro level strats for this, right? Just tell the devs the game is broken, so they can fix your code for you. Fired. The state of the tower is not doing super well. It's time to eliminate inefficiencies. Discard any duplicate values. Oh my. That's a little daunting. That is a little daunting. Yeah, I would agree with that, ZZT. They, do generally seem to have the counts, both lined up. So, I mean, I don't see this being too hard as long as the number of known values is 13 or less. Which it will be. So that should be okay. We just essentially make this an index. We drop a thing on each spot. Well, first we compare, which we can't do at the very beginning, so we might have to have extra commands for that will feel slightly inefficient. But we drop. We start by comparing it to everything on the floor based on this index, and we might have to have another index. Yeah, we probably need 2 indexes. And then compare when these are 0 when we subtract one from the other. And then we'll bump this and drop the letter. We're gonna need 3 of these. We only have room for 11 letters. 11 different letters now. But that should be okay. So, this is, like that. That's more like an actual variable name I might use, like active letter. I tried to have the T's crossed a little diagonally so they're no longer pluses, maybe. Sorry, index. It crashes the program, Layla said. Well, I guess. This is our. I guess. Total count. That's more like an I. And what did we think we needed this one for? I don't know. I thought I needed it for something. That's our total number of indexes. That's our current index as we're looping through. That's our active letters so we can compare them. And I don't need a 0 though, McWill. I don't think I thought that I needed a 0. I definitely don't need a 0. Alright, alright. That you don't like that one? There we go. That's... Catch you later, Layla said. Yeah, that's right. It's now a creative stream. We are drawing. I like a washing machine with hair. Guy doing a handstand on a box. Yeah, no, I see that. I like that. I like that one a lot. What did I think I needed to... I'll probably figure out, like, why I need another thing. Probably won't be more than 10 inputs anyway, right? It's just someone laying down on a yoga mat thinking about their feelings. And like you have to bump him to wake him up. Someone fell into the aquarium. Boxes have caught on to Twitch, yeah. Yeah. That's a reasonable thing, Rush. That's part of why we switched to playlists. Like, the music in the game wasn't even bad, but it just gives you something else if you're not following the game super well to be able to focus on. As an alternative. And did Godzilla attack the office? Just a little before we got here, I assume. It was like that when we got here. Any case, I think I've got a decent idea where to head with that, but first, I need to fix this situation. So I'm going to go do that. And thanks for hanging out, folks. We'll be back in just a few minutes with some more Human Resource Machine. Might switch over to something else a little bit later in the stream, so we'll see. See you shortly, in any case. Alrighty, we are back. That one is a sub-emote, I'm afraid, Afro Ninja. Alrighty. I think we needed to have this set up at first, essentially. Like, at least those first two need to happen just kinda separately. No, this is already indexed at 0. Yeah, no, hold on. Yep. Emotes behind a paywall. Oh man, having variables after subs? I mean, I could. That is, we're already making them confusing enough, but I guess that's it's an option. It is an option. Anyways, this is good. This is how we start each set. That's gonna be the same. We can loop that, so we don't need any extra fancy shenanigans there. Oh, this needs to happen later, though. It, like, needs to happen down here. So I want to, like, throw in, like, some white space and be like, yeah, this will be... I mean, I guess I can do this. That can be my white space, I suppose. Because we need to do that at the very end, and then loop it back. Like, the first one we could just straight up outbox. Like... We know the first one's not gonna be a repeat. If we're going for speed, that would be a thing we theoretically want to do. Hey, already. Thanks for that, host. Dr. Mojo. Is it worth playing Yume Nikki or similar titles? Depends on what all you're including in similar titles, I suppose. Not a definite no, and certainly not a definite yes. So, if atmosphere, like just the atmosphere and kind of like really, that's it, like, really the best word to describe it. If the atmosphere of a game is, like, the most important thing for you in a game, then Yume Nikki is probably worth checking out. Because there was some cool stuff going on with the atmosphere in the game that I enjoyed. The problem is that it just doesn't have anything else. That's the entire game, is that that little bit of atmosphere, basically. I mean, it made for some awesome little like notes, I guess, but that's kind of just trying to make some fun aspects of it, I suppose. Yeah, so I mean, that actually puts it in a fairly similar category as like Limbo for me. Limbo certainly has a little bit more game than Yume Nikki does, but I still thought the game aspect of Limbo was kind of weak, not very good. But it's like aesthetic and atmosphere of Limbo is really strong. So it's got that going for it. Yume Nikki is much the same way, but it's even more focused on atmosphere being strong and a little less focused on the aesthetic, because it doesn't really have much music to speak of, and the visuals are fairly bare bones as well. The other that you might be thinking of is Off. And Off is, again, fairly similar boat. Gameplay is garbage. The core gameplay, the RPG sort of gameplay is garbage. The puzzles are serviceable. They aren't good, but they aren't, like, awful. And kind of the, some aspects of the story and specifically the atmosphere are interesting at times. So that's basically, I guess, where my recommendation lies. I would not recommend them in general. I don't think they're particularly great experiences, but I do think they do cool stuff with atmosphere. And if you're someone that values atmosphere specifically in your games highly, then they are both worth checking out. That's probably how I think of it. And in my opinion, there's basically not a deeper hidden story or meaning Mojo. It's there's a lot of I guess media in general that kind of fits in this category where things are so incredibly vague that you can kind of just make up your own meaning, and that could be an interesting experience for a lot of people. But to me, I'm like, it's just a toy at that point, I guess, is how I picture it. It's like, I could put these pieces together in a lot of different ways, but it's not, like, I'm just kind of writing my own story at that point, and, like, I could probably write a better story if I'm just writing a story rather than using a bunch of puzzle pieces that don't quite fit together. So, I mean, this applies to a lot of stuff, like, Serial Experiments Lane comes to mind, even. Incidentally, that's part of what I really liked about Undertale, is that almost, not everything, but almost all of the pieces actually fit together really, really well, and there's a lot of subtle stuff that helps those pieces fit together if you look for it. But, nice, Ready-Made Killer. Greetings. No. Poetry is a lot of things, Rule. I mean, to me, what I like about poetry is the meter. Like, there's just something about the flow of words, and especially when spoken out loud, that is extremely satisfying. I don't inherently care necessarily that much about making up a meaning behind the words. Sometimes it's fairly straightforward, other times it can be interpreted a lot of ways. And some of that has value, some of that I don't care about, but as far as poetry goes, what I care about more than anything is the flow and just how it sounds, and it sounds awesome if it's a good poem. Like The Raven. The Raven's amazing, man. I love The Raven. That was so much fun to read. Oh, Cat Soup. Yeah, sure. I guess Cat Soup, yeah, Cat Soup would be in that category. That's just some absurdist nonsense, basically, as far as I'm concerned. It was kind of interesting, I guess, but, yeah. Yeah, that's that sort of category. So, yeah, I think that covers my thoughts on that pretty well. Although, I mean, while we're talking about it, if you want poetry with, like, pretty straightforward meaning, but powerful meaning and poignant meaning for the current state of affairs, I got a poem ready. We can bust this out. Right now, Blackfire Spirit. Literally right now. Not like the brazen giant of Greek fame, with conquering limbs astride from land to land. Here at our sea-washed sunset gates shall stand a mighty woman with a torch, whose flame is the imprisoned lightning, and her name, Mother of Exiles. From her beacon hand glows worldwide welcome. Her mild eyes command the air-bridged harbor that twin cities frame. Keep ancient lands, you storied pomp, cries she's with silent lips. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to breathe free, the wretched refuse of your teeming shore. Send those, the homeless, tempest-tossed to me. I lift my lamp beside the golden door. No, Celerity. It's not going to be that. If anyone was wondering where the inscription on the Statue of Liberty came from, it is that poem, The New Colossus. And it is certainly appropriate right now. I had never heard the full thing of that until today. Also, this is supposed to be copying to the actual letter. We only do this if we hit the point down here. Yeah, I've never dealt with liquid cooling, ZZT. I still haven't read the love song of J. Alfred Prufrock. Well, the whole thing's actually shifting back and forth slightly. You can put my cursor here. Yeah. It's just a couple pixels, but it's a little bit. Alright, so actual letter. Let's not actually put that there until we're using it. We are comparing... Oh, the way I'm doing this, we actually do need to drop one here at the beginning, don't we? Oh, actually we could overwrite that, though. Huh. We might not need this. Pondering. Yeah, I think we can do it. I think we can do it without that. I read a poem involving a glove. That's highlighted from like, I don't know, 2 or 3 months ago. So what I'm gonna like, basically it'll be active in one spot, and then it'll compare against everything before it. If it hits a match, then moves on to the next one and it replaces it without ever bumping this. Otherwise, it outputs it and then bumps it. Hail Thyrsis, welcome. This game is essentially puzzles based on assembly programming. So we've got a limited number of tools at our disposal. We've got some amount of input coming in, either letters or numbers, and we've got to use these commands to make a little program that takes our input and turns it into the desired output, which will vary on the level. This one wants one copy of everything on the inbox output, so it wants us to get rid of any duplicates. Oh, that's an interesting thought instant. Yeah, I don't know if it cares about the outbox order in this case. I think it probably still does, but I'm not sure. The way I'm doing it, it doesn't matter because I'll be outputting it anyway. Alright, so we copy that there. We copy from that. If that's 0, then we're done. That doesn't necessarily... Actually, that means we're not outboxing? No, it does. So we don't hit 0 unless it's not a repeat, because otherwise we'll jump back to the start sooner. Okay. Alright, so that's how all of that goes. And then if that's not 0... Yeah, Google AdWords is listed twice inside that URL. Alright, so if it's not 0, we compare if it matches a previous letter. We need to do something to actually initialize I, so we have our counter for comparing that, but yeah. Should be some sort of loop that's approximately going there. I see like kind of the duplicated copy to or copy from here. I think I need it to be like this to loop effectively. I mean, gnocchi is a lot of work for a potato, and that's a way to make potatoes actually taste good, unlike usual. Potatoes aren't the most objectionable thing, but I don't like it very much for the most part. I do need to try making gnocchi again sometime, though. Alright, so I's initialized here. Also, this should be from there. There we go. Yeah. That makes more sense. So that counter's reached 0. Also, at this point, it'll be, oh no, it starts at 0. We haven't decremented it yet. That's fine. So then it goes down. If not, we'll have to negative bump that, and, loop it again, right? Also, this is... This doesn't have any room to do anything, does it? What? Right, I need to actually do the subtraction comparison. Like, what am I doing here? Okay. And right now, this is slightly redundant with this. If it doesn't need to be, we can maybe change that, but... It'll probably just stay that way, I guess. Okay, yeah, we just do a comparison from the index. And subtract the index of I. Is currently the same, so we want to do this in a slightly different order. And donuts. Alright, the race might be on CCT. What donuts? See, now I just want some donuts. I don't even care about this race anymore. It's been a while since I've had some donuts. So, copying the letter, subtracting from the index, that's all good. But, if that's 0, that means it's a match, and we should start over. That's 0, we've gone through the whole index, and we're done. Let's just see if it works. Oh, that looks good. That looks good. I may even have this before ZZT is gone. For 17. Look at that. Crushed the size. That was very command efficient. Apparently not the fastest, but... Did I store repeats? No. Not really. Like, we're not actually using this. Run it again? That shouldn't matter. But yeah, I'm storing what I'm currently using in the newest slot and then just overwriting it if I find a repeat. So that's what I'm doing here. Should have probably paused it like mid-thing so there's stuff to point at there, but yeah, so like it stores the E, the index is at 0, so it moves on. Spits out the E, cool. Grabs the B, puts it here. So that's where it now puts the B, because it's the second letter. Then the index is now 1, it checks the B against this E. Okay, not a match. Index is now 0, cool. Okay, spit out the B over here. Increase the index so it's over here now. Now we have another B. We plop that B down right here. It compares that B against this one. Okay, that's a match. We're done here. Grabs this A, slaps it on top of this B here, and then compares. Okay, that one's clear, spits it out. That seems like that would be pretty efficient too. I'm actually surprised that's the speed challenge is needs a lot more efficiency than that. No, Tenpet. We only have jump if 0 and jump if negative. There's no jump if greater than, or like jump if positive. So my if comparisons are limited. I was actually, I was pretty chuffed about the efficiency of this one, but how do we do this faster? Like relevantly faster. Like changing some ordering here and there can be So what do we have as like repeated commands? We got double copy from's there. This here's directly redundant to start with. Can we like get rid of this check somehow? Doesn't really seem like it though. Yeah, you could speed it up by initializing the first letter and outputting it. That would not save nearly enough. But that would be faster. We could get rid of some commands for some efficiency, or speed rather. But that would only save like 2 steps or something, yeah. And we need like 20 or 30 or something. Alright. We won't worry about it. Alphabetizer. So that's my sorting, but on a bigger, with more than 3 numbers, basically. I mean, I guess I could copy paste the sort 3 thing and try to make it work there. I'm curious now. With this hot mess of 40 commands, let's you will receive 2 words. One is a decoy. The other is part of a message. Wait. This sounds like the easiest thing ever. Oh, they both started with a U, so we gotta go deeper. Also, they're probably not, like, always the same length. I'm just, like, looking at, like, the straight-up solution, right? Dump 5 letters, compare the first letter, done! No, this is a completely different problem. I just assumed based on the name Alphabetizer. Hey, kicking it fresh. Once they start with the same letter, you output that. Sure. I imagine I could copy-paste some zero-terminated string stuff in the past. What is it? Start with a tin here. What does it think I need that for? Yeah, I also want to just do that for it to say that, Riggs. Yeah, I imagine that as well. Instant strings are less than 10 in length. That was the implication I got out of that too. And based on, you know, the space we have available, that's about what you could have. Up to 10, I guess. Oh, interesting. Smash both words into, memory. Well, we need to throw the first word onto the table first, in any case. If we do that, I actually kind of like that, rather than dropping both words fully onto the table. I mean, we could have a string up to 22, maybe, characters long? 20, 21, maybe? Just overwriting the first word with the second word if, until they're different, and then figuring out which it is and copying from there. That's an interesting idea. Alright, so we still need this approximately to spit out the first word. We may... No, we still need to copy that. That's fine. Yeah, so this is fine. Alright, so if that is 0, then we're gonna reset this back to 0 is what we're actually gonna do. We're gonna try this. So, I mean, we don't... That's one extra command if we do it this way rather than just subtracting itself. Is it faster? No, I don't think so. Oh, it's the same number of commands. So, whichever, really. It uses one less memory address, though, I suppose. So that's a different way we can zero it out that way. So we'll just do it this way this time. TwitchBot has some spunk. So we hit the end, we reset this to 0, and it's exactly 2 words. Okay. Making sure that I'm not like misreading it. There's like a third word, because this won't work at all if there's a third word. Alright, so then we start over. Although, do we start over... Do we not actually start over? Do we just copy basically those commands, but they're separate, because now we also want to do a check? I mean, probably. Let's go for this silliness, and we'll definitely not get the command set. Just copy the first word and hope it's the right one. Pro strats. So reset the 0, and then yeah, you know, just just start again. We don't need to do the jump of 0 anymore now, though. Yeah, this is a separate loop. Okay, I like this. Greetings, the Legend of Kirk. This is Human Resource Machine. We are essentially doing puzzles by programming and assembly. We've got an inbox that spits out some number of letters or numbers. And we take that stuff from the inbox and make a program out of these limited set of commands, spit it out into the outbox, and try to get something that fits the exact what we need to do. So in this case, the inbox contains two words separated by this 0 here. And we need to figure out which word is alphabetically earlier in than the other one, and spit out the one that comes first alphabetically. Hey, Farplane. So currently our plan for this one is to write out the first word, until we hit the 0, then it stops, and then it grabs the second word, and it's gonna start comparing the second word immediately to the first one, and once it finds something different, it starts overwriting the first word, and then we'll spit out the second word. And let's see, we don't actually have to care about the length at the end when spitting it out, I don't think, because once we've spit out the correct word, it should end automatically. We still do need to store this temporarily, right? Because if the letter's not different... Alright, we do need to store that somewhere. If the first word's the word we want, it's fine, Kinshiro, because it won't be overwritten. It doesn't start overwriting until it's different, is the plan. But we need to copy this here just in case. Because we can't get our number back. Okay. I mean, we can even use this. We're not using the tin. Alright, anyway. I've seen good puns before, McWill. Like, twice. But it's happened, okay? Alright, so... subtract the index of this guy. Actually, do these comments become smaller? Well, you can't. I can't just type. If apparently F is a full screen button. Okay, there it goes. If I could just type, I would be fine. But I'm just curious. No, oh, it's giant. Anyway, okay. I'm not using those giant comments. If we could have text comments, I would probably comment. But like, they're actively making it hard enough to comment that I don't want to comment, so I'm not going to. Probably Kichiru. When I said different, I did actually mean different, which is clearly wrong. But, when I was thinking about it earlier, I thought of it as a later letter. Anyway, so if the second thing is... So if it's the same, we don't care. We care if it's... Well, if it's the same, then we just move on to the next. I feel like doing a double bump here is easier, so let's just do that for right now. We're definitely not going for command efficiency right now. Yeah, you can't name the jump destination. That would make too much sense. Oh, banana and stuff. Yeah, that's variable names essentially. You're drawing them, so you can make the names of your variables whatever you want them to be. Alright, so if it's 0, cool, who cares, move on to the next layer. No, they just get angry at you and you start over, basically. You can even talk to them, too. Facilities management has left some useful numbers over on the floor for you. They're just there. Oh, trial and erroring. I'm like, you'd be Tigris and Euphrating this? I'm not quite sure what that's supposed to mean. There's some ways that they stop you from that, Legend of Gurk. I don't know, does defenestration require an intact window? I would say that defenestration does not require an intact window, but I'm not sure. But, yeah, Gurk, if you, like, we can see, like, the first letter, the first word here. So if we made a program that worked for what we have here, but didn't work for all cases, it would tell us that. It'd be like, hey, yeah, so what you just made worked, but it doesn't work all the time. Here's some words where it doesn't work, so fix it. That's also appropriate, Legend of Gurk, because then when you say have at you, you create some more glass shards, so you're all over that glass shard shenanigans there. Alright, so we subtract, if it's 0, start, go to the next one. If it's negative, so we're holding the new letter. If it's negative, that means it's earlier alphabetically. So that means it's go time. Oh, that means it's like super go time, right? I think that means it's super go time. Get some plus MP going again. Greetings, Jetix. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, it's a little weird, and it's definitely a lot harder to follow if you hadn't seen any of the earlier stream tonight or last time we were playing this. But what we're specifically trying to do in this case is there's 2 words on this conveyor belt. We can see one word in the start of the second word here. We need to figure out which of those words comes alphabetically first, and then take that word and spit it on the output box. That is our goal right now. So yeah, if it's negative, then we are... it's time to just spit the rest of the word out until it's done. And, so at that point, we're doing the rest of this here. Nice instant. Oh man, TwingeBot doesn't have BGM as an option. You know what? I'm gonna add that right now because that's a good way to ask that question. I'm gonna add that to TwingeBot right now. All right, we've got what's the song? What's the music? Yeah, let's just go with what's the BGM. Yeah. The other way I want to say, I guess, where's the BGM from? Yeah, we could do that one too. Who made this BGM? Sure. Just, you know, adding another, like, 10 ways for TwingeBot to recognize someone's trying to ask what music's playing. Alright, I think that's good. Okay. Oh no, Legend of Greg, yeah. It's like, how the hell is this possible? Oh, there's a second reactor. Yeah, that changes everything. I don't think I'm going to add Ongaku, considering I've never seen the word before and don't know what it means, but... though I can infer somewhat from context, I suppose. There are still limits. I'm not going to add literally everything, just almost everything. We were done before you actually left, ZZT. And we did it in like 3 fewer commands than the challenge for it, but it was way slower and I don't know how to make it faster. And we should be at least fairly close to finishing the alphabetizer here too, I think. Alright, so yeah, at that point we're just pasting out the rest of the word. And then it's output. Okay, so what if it's positive? If it's positive, then we're done and we need to output the word. Cool. So then we reset our counter? I think we need to reset our counter. Although, wait, we're going for, resetting our counter would take, would be slower. So we're going for speed. Hey, Chaos Prophet. Just renovations, I guess. Yeah, sounds about right. That's probably about sufficient. Let's see if this even works, mind you. So all that's standard. Okay, then 0, so reset the counter. These letters are the same. That letter's earlier, so then we oh no! The counter didn't increase there. Okay. Yeah, this needs to happen here. Perfect. Okay. Undo. Oh, also, if the second word is shorter than the first one, it might be a problem. And it doesn't actually end it when we do it this way. Alright, we've got to make a counter. Fine, we'll do it right. I was just trying to do it slightly faster. Fine. Yeah, in that case, do we need to remember a counter? No, what we do is we just copy the zeros to the ground instead of skipping out if we're not copying them. Bloop. So zeros get copied to the ground as well. And yeah. Oh man, we save one total command if we copied a 0 over here, or like here, or wherever. We would save one command so far. But yeah, let's use the 0 termination. Greetings, Garrison. Alright, so that should be good now, right? Go to 0, we're done. Otherwise, spit it out and keep going. Unset. And it should throw 0 on the floor. Perfect. Prepare the in. Oh, I forgot I didn't bump. Bloody hell. Didn't bump. It's trying to be too good. Alright, so bump that. And greetings, Unmark. Uh-oh. Oh, what? So I can see for myself. I would be curious to see for myself. What do you got for me? I don't see why I have to say both words. That doesn't seem like it makes any sense. That shouldn't be necessary. Unvar, the current goal is we've got exactly two words coming in, and we need to spit out whichever one is alphabetically first. Alright, well let me see where this fails, I guess. Let's see. Okay. Oh, if they're actually the same word, right? Like it, what does it actually do here? It just ends. Because it assumes it has found, Okay, we just need to add like one extra jump if 0 somewhere, I think, and then we're good. I should have actually checked where it died. But anyway, that's in this set here, I think. That's the first 0. Reset the increment. Start dumping the second word. If the difference is negative, then we start overwriting the rest of the word. And Doesn't it do this anyway? So when it hits, it goes through the second word, pastes it all over. It hits the 0, resets the counter, and then it should start copying the word. That's fair, McWill. I guess I don't actually have that. Nope, I sure don't. Alright, fine, we'll add that too. Do it. Done. Alright. Yet another way to trigger the song command. Okay, so why is this not working? Alright, fine. We'll just get it back to where it is. I wish I could do this faster. Oh, the second word's just un. Oh, does the second... Hold on. Does the second word not come with... No, it comes with a 0. Oh, we need a 0 check here. Okay. Let's do that. What? What just happened? Oh, where I just spit me down, it's not the right spot. Okay. Yeah, no, that needs to go down, like, over here somewhere. It goes down to, like, right here, or something. Oh no, it still needs to reset the thing, though. That seems likely, Farplane. Okay, hook me up. Hook me up. What do you got for me? This is the same word again. Oh no, it's the same word minus 1. Okay, hold on. It didn't paste down that last 0. It's supposed to put down that last 0, but it didn't. Okay. No, because I've got a jump of 0 here that tells it not to. Is this the jump of 0 I just added? Yes. So, I mean, putting it here was kind of correct. No, we need it, like, here, maybe? Yeah! That's amazing. That's what I'm actually gonna do, right? I think that, yeah, I think that'll work. If that was 0 there, then it hops here, just so it can copy the 0 to the board, and then it checks again if it's 0, and then goes down here. Although technically we could save one command by, or save like 1 bit of time by adding another command there, I think. But let's go with that. Nope. What did we just do now? What are we doing now? What? The more broken this is, the less I am gonna understand how I can even fix anything. Hey, Twisted Santa, welcome to the stream. Okay, yeah, this time the first word was shortened. We haven't encountered that yet. That's a thing, I think. Alright, so if, so yeah, check that, that's fine. Bump that. Do I really just need to add another case here? Because I can. We're just special case of this. Dear Lord. Alright, copy from index I. And if that's 0, then we're done. Then go like here, right? Okay. Do it. Alright, what do these numbers look like? I used less commands? Are you kidding me? What? How did I crush the efficiency? I thought my program was such trash garbage, and we, like, crushed both of them. What? Look at how far ahead of the curve we are here. And, like, I know for a fact we could drop, what, 1 command that's also going to drop 1 speed, and another spot we can drop 1 speed. Like, I could get 3386 trivially. Like, I could just do that if I wanted to. Hey, Vega White. Game expects you to do the 0 tin index. Yeah, I guess. I wasn't even sure how I'd use the tin index, to be honest. Like, we were just like this giant pile of special cases, man. The basic insight, Tedpet, okay, we could, yeah, let's actually just bring it up again so it's easier to talk about. So, we start by just putting out the first word, right? We do that just straight up. Spit out the first word, and this index counts the letters so we don't overlap with the same letter. And then we hit a 0. We spit that out. Oh hey, it's 0 now, so it's time to start over. And we grab the next the next letter off of the top there, and If it matches, then that's fine. Move on to the next letter. If it is a later letter, then we're done, and the first word was shorter. If it's an earlier letter, then immediately overwrite the rest of the word with the new word. And then once we've made those comparisons, we reset the counter and spit out the final word, the one that was alphabetically shorter. We're just overwriting the word with another word. The winning code has to pass all test cases, Farplane. Oh yeah, there's a lot of ways it could be more efficient, Super Mike Man. But it was already, like, way more efficient than they expected, apparently. So I will take it. Scavenger chain. Old drafty. Each pair on the floor contains data and the address of one of the other pairs. It's a scrambled chain. Each thing in the inbox is an address of one of the pairs. Outbox the data for that pair, and also the data and all following pairs in the chain. Okay. There we go. Hey, Tahoe Biker. So many sad palm trees. Well, we had to craft some pickaxes made of tin because we don't have any iron. Yeah, see, this double down arrow has the top arrow a little bit more to the right. This double down arrow has the top arrow a little bit more to the left and has the right part of the upper prong a little uneven, a little shorter. Same with the bottom part of the lower prong. So, you know, it's completely different variables. Oh, using this without storing your counter, huh? Not quite sure how I do that off. Oh, that was supposed to be that. Okay. Alright, then we need to move on to the next letter. So, bump high. Copy from. No. Exactly, made of 10. Exactly. Alright, that all looks good. Put the new index there. Kind of repeating at that point, yeah. So that's our loop spot. And we're checking if we've got our negative at this point. If so, we are done. We go back up here. Just 9 commands? Oh, what? Wants us at 8 commands. Wants it in 8 commands. Hey, Kathleen Stack. This is a puzzle game that you're basically solving specific cases by programming an assembly. That was Ape Escape as the solution, yep. Sure enough. How to do this with one last command? It was nice and efficient, but it could be more efficient. Alright. I mean, we've got 2 repeated commands. In theory. Oh. Wasn't even like a tricky thing, it's just blatantly right there. Alright. Hey, Kirk. I'm a little curious what the cheese was for that level, because like the correct solution is easy and efficient. Alright, so we got 4 levels left, and then a handful of things we could further optimize if we so chose to. That one's not even... It's okay. Ha! Wraiths. That's funny. Because they only had 2 test cases. I gotcha. Because they wanted to spell the words, you know. And they didn't want ape escape. Well, it always has to be. They didn't want apescape. There you go. Clearly, they needed to put an apescape to stop your cheese. Oh yeah, that should crush the speed. That should be like 30 of 60 or something. Pawn to b6. Re-coordinating. Huh. Okay. And it starts us with a 0 and a 4. We're outputting coordinates based on the index position, variable position, whatever you want to call it. So this 15, for the first one we need to output 3 and then a 3. For this next one we need to output a 0 and then a 2. Oh, that sucks, EZT. Well, we will fairly shortly have a save that is up to the last level if you want it. Assuming it is something that it shouldn't be too hard to copy, I would imagine. It usually isn't. Hudson Day! Decided to use your Twitch Prime sub here. Much appreciated. That's not a T. Let me actually, like, try to pronounce the name right. I'm still gonna butcher it, but Hudson Day is at least closer. Thanks for the support, Hudson Day. I don't see the obvious solution, but I see nothing. I'm just like, so what then? Alright, so, okay. Do we have a kind of a modulo thing even almost? Maybe? So the different commands, Jetix, inbox pulls the whatever's at the top of the inbox. Outbox takes whatever you're holding and puts it on the outbox. Copy from there takes one of the values on the ground and copies it into what you're now holding. Copy to does the opposite. Whatever you're holding is now copied to one of the values on the ground. Add, you take one of the values on the ground and add it to what you are holding. Subtract does the opposite. Bumps increase or decrease the value of something on the ground by 1, and then you're also holding it afterwards. Jump is a go-to in the command. So if I wanted to loop something, so I kept doing it over and over again, we'd just do the jump and it would keep going through there. And then these other ones are conditional jumps, so it's like, oh, okay, now that this is 0, we're done. Let's leave that loop or whatever. And this is just a comment, just text. All right, so let me think about the modulo sort of possibility. So that's why we have the 4, right? Of course. I'm like, wait, how do I? Yes, the 4 does everything that I need to have happen here. So we just stick this somewhere. Let's bring back our old friend here. Oh, watch it though. He's attacking this side now. Where's the 30 minutes going, Big Will? And it's not a big deal, right? It's like how I'm handling puzzle games on stream in general is I find it better as a streamer to just let people in chat, talk freely, be enthusiastic about stuff if they want to be. But if there's clear answers or whatever being listed in chat, most of the time I just don't read them. So We basically just subtract 4 until we get there. Is sort of the answer. So if it's negative, then we're done. If it's 0, we're also done. Let's see. 8 minus 4 is 0, and we're done. So that would be speed at the cost of efficiency. So let's do the low commands first. So do the jump of 0 here. That is a lot of dedication to the potato, Big Will. I mean, I'm all for checking, like, not just setting a timer and forgetting it, because that's how you burn stuff. But, if I expect it to take 30 minutes, then I'm like, okay, we'll check it in 20 minutes and see what it looks like. So yeah, we could add a jump of 0 if we wanted it slightly faster but less command efficient. But let's just go with a jump if negative for now. Otherwise, we are looping that. Don't really have to. There just seems like there should be a slightly better way to do this, but. We don't need to do that again. Yeah, because we're still holding the number. Yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not bad. The picture obviously represents the old man in the sea. Get off my coral! Okay. So we hop out once it's negative, at which point you add back that last 4. And that's our top number, right? Yeah, so that should be our top number. Outbox it. Done. Now, how do we do our row number? We have to count each time it goes down to do our row number? And we could maybe do that at the same time? I think we could do that at the same time. Actually, hold on. Okay. That's an appropriate variable then, I think. Triple baked. Double-sided crayon with 2 toothpicks in it. Yeah, sure, I can see that. Hey guys, Jennifer Belmont's around. Everyone should say hi to her. Apple pin? It's like a robotic pencil, maybe. Alright, so... I don't know, Blackfire. I don't own Jackbox, and I don't actually really like the Jackbox games much at all. I think that's right. So we basically increment that every time we go down. So I actually want that little bit of a gap there, but kind of want it to be kind of straight. I just look like an axe now. I'm trying to like emphasize that it's like glowy and stuff, but let's remove that. It's probably better without that. Let's see if anyone can actually that's about all I can get. The lines are so thick. Alright, it's a lightsaber, but why is it a lightsaber, Bonsai? So... Exactly, Bonsai. Exactly. Alright, so we subtract the force from our number, and if it's negative, yeah, no, that's basically just perfect. We'll need to reset this to 0 at the end, but we do anything with 14? 14 is just a 0, right? And since we already have the 14 extant, it's faster to copy from that than repaste over. I mean, I could be using the 14 as the row counter instead, but this is about the same thing either way. No. Alright, why did this already finish? Because that's negative. Why is that negative? Wasn't the first number 15? First number totally was 15. Oh, we bumped. Okay. Bumped out of order. Oh no, we've got to do the... Yeah. Wait, no, that was in the right spot. But we're copying to... Yeah, okay. See, this all worked super smoothly before we added this. It works so smoothly, I almost want to have this as a separate loop. I wonder how good it would be as a separate loop. Like, it's not really expected that you do it as a separate loop, but, Zero out the rowboat. Okay. Look, the variable names all make perfect sense. I don't, I mean, obviously the easy solution is just add another frickin' copy to or whatever and we're good. Or copy from, rather. Alright. The other possibility would probably not actually be any faster or better, but I would like it more. There we go. That's so close, though. He's so close. I don't know that I can, but I'm still curious. Wait, we don't need this. I think that'll actually get us there on both fronts. Boom. Okay. Digit exploder, huh? 1-star ratings. Draws too much power, it overheats. Numbers are too complicated. occasionally removes alarming volumes of skin from humans, anyway. I mean, not from other types of users, but that's why it's always hard to get stuff like that in testing, because different people. Oh my word, these are big numbers. Yeah, we're digitizing our numbers. It's not quite the way to phrase that, but okay. I mean, it's this is kind of an expansion of what we were just doing in a lot of ways. A little bit of a different way to go about some of these same stuff. You do have to do them in order, huh? Henry VIII I am, mine's Greetings, Abioy. Alright, so we want like 2 extra variables here. The last one I don't even know if we need a temp storage for it or not, but we want, okay, those are our counters. Yeah, this one is probably easy. I don't think I would use a 1, Manza. You do lose the number you're holding if you output it, yes. So I will have to store a temp number since I have to shoot these out first. Alright, I guess we do need this one. If I could output them in a different order, then... what? No? Hey, Numble. You can always use that song command in chat there. This one's from Homestuck Volume 10. So much good music from Homestuck. I don't think I can draw a bunch of Spartans, so I guess we're just gonna name that 100. Got a abnormally large pinky on their left hand there, but hey, Persimmon, an Arc Muffin. Two hedgehogs dancing. Oh yeah. A campground. Oh, yeah, I mean, camping is pretty intense. But, two kindergarten turkeys kissing. They aren't kissing though. I didn't draw them close enough. They'll be apart forever. What have I done? I don't think we need to reinitialize this one because it's just overwritten anyway. Yeah. Actually, do we need to initialize any of these? Yeah, we do, because they're just bumps. Okay. Which means we actually need that initialization right up at the top. Oh, the bumps! The bumps! I hate that the bumps pick up the number! I don't want the bumps to pick up the number. I want it to be all like... It looks so much more efficient and awesome if I don't have to frickin' save my number in between every bump. It just adds 2 extra commands because the bump makes me pick up a number. Like, sometimes it saves 1 command, a lot of times it costs me 2. This bump convenience is anything but. Hey, Sinahel. Thank you for that continued support. Again? Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It was like 2 days ago. You're at 14 months. I guess we had a leap month or something. But I appreciate the questionable mark months of support in any case, you know. Much appreciated, man. Oh, and you're right, I didn't add the tin bag. Which would just be another straightforward error we were about to hit. Oh, you gotta do it right here, though. Haha. Look at that. That's sneakiness. Oh, wait. Did we ever save anything in 2? Did we not need to? No. Yes? Yes. Yeah, no, that's not. It's just normal. I was trying to make it fancy for no reason. Trying to make it wrong, mostly, is what I'm trying to do. Did I fix whatever else was a problem? I already forgot what the other problem was. I got distracted. I was like, sit down! It threw me off so much. I mean, I could just run it again and then it dies again and then I remember. I kind of wish I could just remember, actually. Oh yeah, the bumps. The bumps are dumb and make me sad. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, I need to save before the bump. Wherever. I guess that can just be... I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, we don't care about garbage collection or anything, so we're just gonna use something else. That's fine. In fact, we're gonna just make it all garbage because it doesn't matter. If it's 0, I've only got the jumps of negative. If it's 0, it's also a problem. Good luck, ZZT. Oh, also, we need more if 0 checks otherwise. So this actually failed on multiple levels. All because of 0. Zeros ruin everything, man. We did have a 60 to start, right? So the fact that's at 7 is a problem. Yeah, we've got double 0 problems. So if that's a 0, then we don't output it. And if that's a 0, then we don't output it, right? Or no, do we output the zeros? I don't actually know. I guess I'm assuming we don't output the zeros. It should work, right? Well, then it would work next time. They accounted for the 0 problem, I'm sure. 8 months already. Thanks for the continued support, Anvar. Anyway, if basically it just mirrors the negative jump, right? This time, if it's 0 or negative, it's the same thing as far as we're concerned. Hey, Reboot. Not in this inbox, no, although, I mean, there's the theoretical leading zeros on these. I'm not sure if 007's invalid or not, but yeah, let's just try. Let's try without these jumps. It might be, but we know how to fix it right away if it is. Okay, what did we, why do we have a 0? Because zeros ruin everything? Is that why? Yeah, okay, they actually specifically do not want the zeros. Okay. Yeah, it does not accept the zeros, that's why. Yep, okay. Greetings, whoop! Looks like you don't want the zeros. You don't want the leading zeros, I should say. Ah, what? What else you got for me? Where's the problem? Is it on this 230? Do we still have 0 problems? Let's take a look. That's 2 of them. Yeah, that's good. No, we did this before the increment. Okay, on the 0. Okay, I mean, we could just add an extra bump, I guess. Oh, but then the ad's dumb, too. We could do that. Alright, fine, we'll just do it. We'll just do it the dumb way. And then we have to copy from again. Wait. No. We just put this here. That's all we do. Yep. If you... Oh god, what just happened? What did I do now? I wanted a 0 and I gave you a 7. Why? So that's negative, jump down here, we add a 10. It's back to our 7. So the number was 704, right? Copy from that, spit it out, that's good. Copy from that. It's 0, so we're not oh. Only jump the leading 0 if it's the... Oh my god. I did skip all of the 0s. Let's see, so this one's a 0, we always want to skip it. That one is always skipped if that's a 0. If that's a 0... Oh, am I really gonna spaghetti? I guess I'm gonna just spaghetti this. Yep. So if that's 0... Is this really what I'm doing? Otherwise, grab your number back and spit it out. I haven't played TS 100 yet, whoop, no. It is one of the games on the big list of things we could be playing on stream at some point. I mean, that should work. And look, there's a certain, like, visual appeal to the little arrows from the ridiculous number of jump commands, right? We do not have a compare, Darkdeus, no. To compare stuff, we have to do stuff like saving the value, then subtracting another value, and seeing which is greater. Oh, I outboxed a 10 instead of a 0 now. No. Wait, how does that work? Because it's 960 was our value? No, 690 rather. Because we added 10 back. Did we not want to add this 10 back? Not if it's 0, we don't. Okay, so we do like that. Just positioning of my my loop properly. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely see that, Mind's Eye. I mean, that's kind of how I felt with Space Gim. Like, I found it a really impressive game, and, you know, played through about half of it, enjoyed it, recommend it, but don't have a lot of interest in playing more of it. Oh no! We're still spit out of 10. What did I do still? So that's 790, I guess. But if we have it off by one area, how is it not off by one everywhere else? What's going on? Alright, fine. Let's just click this a million times and see what number we're actually dealing with. I mean, it has to be 790. Oh no, it's 100. Okay. No, that makes more sense. I was like 790, but like, how would the 90 not give us an off by? Yeah, it's an even 100 number. Okay. Okay. So it's 600. So what we need is an extra 0, and we're gonna have to zero out this when we're done with it too. Just for this specific situation. The main thing I know about Shinzen IO Whoop is that Notch really liked it. That's about all I know about it. Okay, so if this is actually a 0, I guess we probably need this check here too, in case we have like a 60 or something. So if our number that we have left is actually a 0, right here. Yeah, right here, right, actually. That's where we're at, right here. This jump of 0, if that's actually a 0, we need to go somewhere way different than right here. Like, it would probably work if we went here. Like, that should work, but we can go deeper than that. If it's an actual 0, then we're just going right here. Oh, we can go right here. And then it copies the 0 to that spot and runs with it. Perfect. This probably still doesn't work if we have a 60, like a 2-digit number that ends in a 0, though. All I said, Whoop, is that Notch really liked it. I haven't played it, and don't know a whole lot about it. Yeah, this game definitely makes the spaghetti code look like spaghetti. Now that's just done? I kind of feel like it's not, but I'll take 240. Not the most efficient, as it were, but you know what? It works. It works. Okay. Alright, so we've got our 2 hardest levels left. We've got a save file to make for ZZT. We might have jumped more than we needed to. I mean, those jumps were all sort of necessary in Maid of Tin. In the code we had, I believe all the jumps we had were actually necessary. We could rewrite things so those jumps are not all necessary. But there's a bunch of exceptions the way we wrote it, so we need to rewrite it in such a way that it doesn't have all those exceptions in the first place. Court Wars, I